YouTube. We are live. All right. For those of you joining us on YouTube, welcome, welcome. We have not taken a trade yet today. And we are looking at MYM, though, for an entry. We've got MES. Everything's starting to go up. Kind of had this nice, and we can't really know yet, but it looks like kind of a double bottom. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. But a lot of these are far away from the 50 on the 1 hour. MYM is not, though. MYM is in striking distance. We're just waiting for a close over this 42,402. It's that pink line. That's the 50 on the 1 hour. 50 EMA, not SMA, on the 1 hour. And as soon as I get that, then I'll put my entry right there. So I'm going to go ahead and set it up as a buy limit. I'm going to go 2 candles back. It's a 130-point stop. Target 1.3. Let's just see what that would look like. If I did 2, if I did 3, if I did 4. Probably going to do 4. My R is between 250 and 350. So if I want to be more aggressive, 5. If I want to be less aggressive, 4. Okay? But I need that close over the pink first, which has not happened yet. So, yes. Other tickers. Bitcoin. What was that?
Crypto's falling off.
Bitcoin's been?
Yeah, so Ethereum, they've all been rolling over.
Yeah, a little bit. ETH especially.
I know Jeremy's been looking at 3,000 for Ethereum, so...
Well, it touched it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, right off the 200. That's a great ad right there, actually.
I just got in at 3,000 and it's my first time experimenting with anything other than Bitcoin.
Really?
Cryptos other than Bitcoin, I should say. So we'll see if it pays off.
Nice. Yeah, I think it will.
Good level.
You'll be good. You will be A-okay. All right. How's that MYM looking?
Hasn't closed yet. I think it was a slightly lower entry, though.
All right. MYM. It's kind of fun to see all this consolidation right here, though. I like that. Come up, throw in a flag, then bam, out of there. That could be fun. We just got to wait and see. What's getting hit the hardest today? Let's see. Apple's getting hit hard. Nvidia back below. Oh, not below 130. It looks like it got below it for a second tonight or today. Meta's down a little bit. Costco, Google. It's just kind of across the board. Airbnb's up. Netflix is up. Yeah, and Dow Jones is up. Interesting. Dow Jones with the comeback. Yeah, let's see what it gives us here. MYM might be our baby today. How was your all weekend? Good? Any highlights? Any breakthroughs? That's what I want to know about. How has the journaling been going, guys? Have you been doing it? This is accountability check-in time. Who has been actively, and I don't care even if it's one sentence, but who has been opening the book, taking a pen, putting it to the paper, and writing down insights and feelings about their trades at some point during the week? Who has done that?
Hey, Calvin, this is Steve. I've been doing that religiously.
Good.
At this point.
Good. And
last week I was 3 wins and 5 losses last week.
Okay.
My losses are because I didn't follow the rules.
Okay. But would you say the journaling is helping you like get a deeper understanding of that?
100%.
Okay, cool.
100%.
Yeah.
I find a lot of value in it.
Yeah, I think it's a better way to have a conversation with yourself because it's like I think we get lost in our thoughts. Like we just think. We think and think and think and think all day. A million thoughts a day, right? We forget a lot of them. And unless you're like waking up in the morning and like grabbing your mirror and having a conversation with yourself in the mirror, which I don't think a lot of us do that, journaling is probably the next best thing, right? Like just writing it down. Like, okay, I want to remember this observation. It's like scientists, right? They write everything down. It's like all about data.
It's amazing how much you find yourself not following your rules, too.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's very easy to do. But I find one of two things is happening when I'm not following my rules. Either I need to have a serious pep talk with myself about discipline, or it could be that my plan just isn't refined enough yet. Like I still have an area of the plan that's ambiguous, and it's kind of like derailing me. Like, well, if this candle right here, well, it's been 3 in a row. So if this candle breaks above this, I am going to get it, even though it isn't above the pink. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but it's like, no, a hard rule has to close above the pink. Like that was a rule I had to make because I would get in these situations all the time and be like,
I think for me, the biggest thing I find is that the rule of the pink is good, but you miss out on a lot, and so therefore FOMO kind of comes in.
Oh, totally.
And I find that that's probably the biggest one. The other one is the time frame of probably buying when it's a more of a volatile time versus waiting until 10:30. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm a little bit earlier. I'm an hour earlier than you, so I got an hour extra to look at the charts and just wait.
I mean, it's tempting. I mean, today, you could have done this, right? And it's like, there's your 1.3. You're done. First bear above. Yep, it's going opposite of pink, but there's your win. It's just like I guess you have to kind of gauge how often it works for you, you know. It's tough.
Yeah, Calvin, I have a question about that rule because I find I'm also very tempted to go do the opposite trade of where the pink line is telling us we should trade.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's more of like like how did you come up with that rule? I guess just have you back tested it?
Yeah, I came up with that rule because I was starting to look at higher time frames. So, for example, like when you look at like a 1 hour, right? Because that's what it's based on. It's the 50 on the 1 hour. And I was just starting to see, man, when it's above the pink, it really trends with it. When it's below the pink, it really, and I just wanted to be with the trend. You know what I'm saying?
When you do those like opposite direction ones, is that more like a scalping technique?
I would definitely be faster. Yeah. I mean, I think the only way you can really scalp it the opposite way and be safe about it or trade opposite is like you have to look at like RSI, right? So it's like if RSI goes overbought and I'm X, and I've never like tested this exactly, but this is just probably how I would do it. If RSI goes overbought on the 1 hour and I'm, 500 points away from the pink line on MYM, I'm allowed to take a short. You know what I mean? Like you want to be, if you're going to do that counter trend, you want to be looking for snapbacks. The snapback, like this is a ridiculous example. Like, right? It's like below the pink, rejected the pink, short, rejected the pink, short, rejected the pink, short. It's like, this is literally, if you just would have traded the same thing every day right here for this, you would have passed your account, like no doubt. And you might say like, oh, well, the same is true of the reverse back to the pink line. Like it's great, but this is rare to see price action in this clean. Usually you're going to get more of this kind of shit that we've been seeing, like through the pink, through the pink, through the pink. You know what I mean? Like, so.
So do you do any scalping?
I
I
don't scalp. I find that some people are really good at it. It gets too emotional for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it's
really basic, and I find it's too addictive.
Yeah, exactly. So right here,
like, oh, I can try again. I can try again. Try again.
Mm-hmm. So right here, we're gonna see. Is this gonna break out or is this gonna break down? We're probably gonna get a trade here in MYM very soon. Just FYI. Might set up on a lot of these. Okay. Yeah, the number one thing I'm trying to do when I trade is just emotional control. Like that is literally it. It's just emotional control. One second. Oh my God. My cats are pissed off. Hold on. Sorry, one of my cats was attacking the other cat. All right. It was ridiculous. Yeah, so what I was saying is just emotional control, right? Oh, man. It's so easy to become emotional while you're trading. So easy. Oh, well, if I do this, then, and it's and then you just start going down this rabbit hole of I don't know. So yeah, can the snapback work to the pink? Absolutely. Can you find your edge doing that? Sure. But what I don't want to see you guys do is, well, sometimes I do the pink, sometimes I do the snapback, and then sometimes I scalp, right? And then you're like, okay, cool. I have like 3 strategies I do, but and now I have to pick between the 3. And then because you got to pick, now it's emotional, right? Like, well, what you're trying to like interpret what to do versus like me today, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Is it going to work? I have no idea. This worked this morning. I understand that. I see that. But I've just lost so many times doing I'll do this sometimes and this sometimes and this sometimes. I never got anywhere doing that. I only got anywhere by doing this, which is just like wake up, do the same damn thing every day. I don't know why it's like that. It's actually really annoying it's like that, but it is, I find. You just got to find out what that one thing is really like. Guys, I'll be completely honest with you. Like in a year from now, this might not be my strategy anymore. But if I pick a different one, I'm going to test that new one for like a whole year and just only do that. And just get good at that one thing. All right. MAQs, thinking about it. What do you guys think? MAQ?
The bounce for M&Q was off the low of the day for Friday.
Down here.
No, up top.
The rejection. Yeah.
That right there is a low on Friday.
Yeah, it's that whole resistance right there, right?
NYM's reversing now as well.
NYM. Kind of like NYM because it like got right off that pink, you know? It's kind of fun. All right. See what we can get here.
It looks like Bitcoin's setting up for a short.
Let me check it out. Bitcoin. Oops. Interesting. Let's see what that would look like. Maybe a stop there. Target here. You could do 3 or 4. Probably 3. Could be fun. We'll keep an eye on that. So we're keeping an eye on that. We're keeping an eye on MYM. I'll add this to my chart here. MYM. So we have that setup potential. We have that setup potential. We'll keep an eye on those two for now. Keeping an eye. MYM and Bitcoin. Just waiting here, guys. Just a waiting.
Looks like we're getting a setup on both. We're about to close here.
Yeah. Which one are you guys going to go for? MYM or Bitcoin?
I'm not into the cryptos just yet. I'm gonna go MYM.
Go on MYM? All right, I'll go MYM with you guys. But if you're wrong, I'm just kidding. MYM. Okay. We're going to do 5. Sell, stop. I'm going to throw that in, and I'm going to quickly go over to the other account and do the exact same thing. 5. Sell, stop. Enter. Bam. All right, let's see if we get filled. If you tried the Bitcoin trade, you probably just got filled. I wish you luck. We might get another green closing below the 10 here on MYM, which I would be cool because then I could move my entry up a little bit. Just a wee bit. Let's see here. Pepper. There goes Bitcoin heading down. Cool. So I'm going to move entry up just a little bit to like right there. And I'll change this to 6. And then I'm going to quickly come over to the other one and do the same. Move it up. Change this to 6. Cool. Let's kind of readjust that there. 1.3. Cool. Awesome. Man, Bitcoin's moving. Did anyone take it or no?
I'm in.
You're in Bitcoin? Okay, cool.
I'm trying to find the right ticker though in Tradovate to manage it. I'm not quite sure.
On which one? Bitcoin? Okay,
Yeah.
I just got triggered in. Well, so remember the trick, okay? Here's the trick. Go to the daily. And then go to the last purple switcheroo sign. And then it should be... So MBTF 2025 is the contract you should be trading inside of Tradovate. According to this, if you're doing MBT1 exclamation, it's MBTF 2025.
Right, but that's not showing up.
In Tradovate?
No, it's just MBTF5 and
Yeah, MBTF5 is the right one.
but it's not giving me it's not showing the
order.
the actual
I don't know, it's weird. Does it show it on Tradovate?
it's
I'm sorry, does it show
showing
it on TradingView?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm in, and it's, right now it's showing profitable, but it's not showing in.
Tradovate. Maybe it just doesn't like you. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
That has not escaped my attention.
All right, guys. Well, I'm in MYM. So yeah. All right, guys. So I am in MYM. yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wait here for a sec, guys. So give me a second. I'm gonna grab a coffee, but we're in MYM, so let's see how it goes. My stop is tight-ish. It's below 100 points. It's below the pink line. If you want to be extra safe, you go above the pink, but I'm hoping kind of for like an inverted head and shoulders kind of thing here. So the market looks pretty weak today, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens here. I'm gonna get off the mic just for a second and get a coffee. All right. Ronald Neal asks, what app are you trading MYM on? I am trading MYM on Tradeovate. See my Tradeovate account linked to TradingView. So this application we're in right now is TradingView, but my account is through Tradeovate. Okay. And you can just log in. You can log into a multitude of brokers on TradingView. Tradeovate's one of them. So that's kind of what's going on there. So I've been in the trade for almost 9 minutes now. Can't move my stop for 21. Bitcoin slowly grinding down. Congrats to anyone in that. And we're just taking it one step at a time here, folks. So.
If I win on Bitcoin, I will pass another account.
Let's go. I want to see that happen.
And as soon as I say that, we go green tick.
I'm at, what's my balance? I'm at 25. I'm at 25,600. So I'm up 2 R's in each account right now. And you basically need to get to like 4 or 5 R's to pass the account. So if I win on this, I'll be past halfway again to getting funded, which I like. Halfway to getting funded, halfway through the month. I would take that. That'd be good today.
I'm negative in my accounts, so I need a couple wins and then to break even, and then a few more to pass accounts.
Come on, Kelsey.
We'll get there.
Not looking great for me this month.
What do you think? What do you guys think? I want to get a raise of hands. What do you guys think the market's going to do when Trump gets into office this weekend? Right, 20th. 20th. What do you guys think's going to happen? You think we're going to fall or pump? You think we're going to rally? That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I've just been like freaking backing the truck up into like TQQQ and Tesla and all these different ones that are I think are going to be bullish, but we'll see. We'll see. Damn it, I knew I should have done Bitcoin. Oh, it's so annoying. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. This might, like I said, this might be like an inverted head and shoulder type thing. What's ES doing? ES is being stubborn. NQ. Okay. We'll see what happens here. I feel like it's still anyone's game between the bull and the bears today.
Do you have certain tickers that you stick to most of the time?
I only have stickers I tick to, not tickers I stick to. I'm just kidding. Yeah, MES. I mean, really the big ones are MES, MNQ, M2K sometimes, MYM, MBT, oil, and platinum. That's basically it. I mean, sometimes I look at gold, but these are and to be fair, 90% of the time it's going to be MES or MNQ. I'd say.
Do you have
Yeah.
higher out of those two?
This is like my main. This is like also common for me. This is like rare. This is like, oh my gosh, I can't type. Medium. I'd say sometimes MBT. CL like is just like love-hate relationship. that I keep coming back to, but I think I should just stop altogether. PL.
That one, are
P-
you doing the micro for
P-
crude?
PL is like the sneaky best one. It really is. It's like the sneaky best one. GC is like, honestly, like I've like traded it once. So that's the breakdown. Okay. Right there.
Cool. Yeah, there seems to be some that I get along with better than others.
Yeah. CL is like a crazy ex-girlfriend that like I just shouldn't be talking to at all. Platinum is like really awesome, but like you got to know what times of day to trade it. GC, like I just don't even really know. It's like not even a friend. MBT is a friend. MYM is a friend. MES and MNQ are best friends, and M2K is like it's like my buddy Bryce, who's here chilling with me right now. That's M2K. It's just kind of like, just like a whatever person, you know? I'm kidding, Bryce. I love you. I love you, Bryce.
Redhead stepchild.
Exactly. It's funny. Okay, so MYM kind of doing what I thought it might do, which is sort of this pattern. So I'm hoping that is really going to be an amazing pivot for a stop to go at some point, and hopefully soon. So let's get this back in the green. Let's break this little neckline right here, and let's start heading down.
Sorry, continue us with in green ones, red ones.
Well,
or is it
okay.
like the first
Here's the thing. I wouldn't really count that as going green.
The wicks don't count. Okay.
Yeah, that's not really like going green. That's like that's like my entry. It went against me. So I'm in the red once. This will be if this goes like down into here, that'll be my first time in the green.
Okay. Okay.
I don't love to go red twice. I'll never go red more than 3 times. That's kind of like my rule. So for example, right? Wicks in, doesn't count. Red once, green once, red again. Now we're green again, right? So we have 1 red, 1 green, 1 red, 1 green. So it's 2 to 2. I really don't want to see it going up in here a third time. That's kind of my rule with that. Okay. Now, sometimes you'll get into a trade and it's like, it literally does this. So it's like green, red, green, red, green. And it's like, maybe I'll let it do that. Right? But I really don't like to let it go red more than twice. But definitely never more than 3. Like, there's just no way I'm going to let it go red more than 3.
So what do you do?
Well, if you follow, you'd be surprised if you follow that 21-minute rule. It kind of works itself out. That's why I developed that skip the rung thing, because if the opposite setup comes in, it's probably happening on the first or second time you've gone red, right? So then it's time to slam the stop. So, but we'll count it out. We'll count it out here. So far, we've gone red once. I would not count this trade as going green yet. I really wouldn't. This to me is like, that's just like I would want, if it gets down into here, I'll count that as going green once. Like if my trade goes green $5 or $10, like I'm not gonna count that as going green. It's just like basically break even, you know? Like you have to have a little threshold in this range. Do, 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 do. If this closes green again, I might do an ad right here. Just because we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 now green candles under the 10. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of a fun ad. But we'll see. We'll see how this candle closes. If it just flushes right now or closes green again right on this neckline. One, two, three, four, five, six. What was that? So we got a close below red though. Now at this point, it has been 7 candles since our entry. So I'm going to go ahead and move my stop to 0.7, which is right there. Okay. And yeah, just going to move it on down. Boom. Okay. Now this drops just a little bit further. I'll consider that. We're still tracking these. Oh my gosh, why can't this... So I'm counting that as red once. And I'll make it even red, so it's like easier to recognize. Bitcoin back to entry here. Kind of interesting. All right, I never made that coffee, so I'm going to go make that coffee. 1 second.
nice candle.
Yeah, I like the way that looks. That's pretty nice.
That's what I like to see. Okay, so that now I would definitely consider we are in the green now. Okay, so we got green 1. All right. So now I will accept it going back to red one more time. But see how someone was asking earlier, how do you do that then? If it goes back to red again, most likely it's going to throw in a bull candle over the 10, which allows me to slam my stop. You see what I'm saying?
So basically, you're just letting the stop take care of it.
Yeah, I'm letting the stop move that's already like a part of my plan take care of it. I'm not like,
That makes sense.
yeah.
Ruh-roh.
think we're going to get stopped out here if it keeps going like this.
Alan, are you talking or miming?
We're talking about a pyramid I'm doing on TQQQ.
Looks like it's about time to slam our stop down.
Let's see. Oh, I got logged out. What happened? Oh, we're over here. Woo! Okay.
We barely made it.
We'll call that red 2. Right? That's definitely red 2. So now we've been in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got to wait 2 more candles and I got to move it on a red candle, but it'll move right to there. Bam. Now, there's still the possibility that I could do this and then come up one more time, right? But my next stop move is 0.2, and then my next stop move is going to be into the green. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like to see it go into the red more than twice. 3 is absolute max. But we got this. Come on. This is light work right here. Boom. We just gotta stay below that. We're good.
So the stop, you'll put it on the top of the wick of the green candle, or
No, I'm not. What was that question?
Yeah, so the stop, once you remove it, are you gonna put it at the top of the wick of the previous green candle?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it there. If you're in the Bitcoin trade, it looks like you've probably moved your stop close to twice now. So I'm assuming your stop is going to land, probably 0.7, 0.5, somewhere in here. Your stop's going to be soon if it already hasn't been moved there. I'd probably wait for one more red candle to get that strong pivot, and then you can move it there.
Yeah, I have one more red away.
One more red away. All right, cool.
Unless it just collapses on this candle.
There you go.
All right, we're back in the green, right? So now this is where I'm going to start to get just really vigilant on stop moves, I'm going to move my stop to here, like we talked about. And honestly, Jose said, should we put it here or here? You can put it here. You can just put it above the red right there. Because you got to think about now if it comes back to the trend line, right? Where is that new spot going to be? So I'll just move it to the bottom of that red. Bitcoin's looking healthy. And by healthy, I mean not, which is good for us. There you go. So once again, if it comes back again to right there, see how it would like barely get in the red again? That would be the last freaking time I let it go into the red, period. So let's see if we can get this dub.
That's a nice push down.
That's a lovely push down. Come on down, Charlie Brown.
$60 more. Come on.
Ding, ding, ding.
Boom.
Easy money, baby. Easy money.
You still think you wanted to be in Bitcoin?
I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, I need a nice roll over here.
You got this, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna come out and say it. I took both.
You took both? Oh my gosh. What a degenerate.
So 2 accounts passed.
What oh, and 2 different accounts?
Yeah, so 2
Okay.
passed. Nice.
Oh, you passed 2 accounts just now with that?
Yeah, one with
Oh, let's go.
YM and the other one with Bitcoin. So
Guys, when you pass accounts and you get your certificates, like brag about it. Go post it on the main channel. Go post it in the futures channel. You know, like show people what's up. Show people what's up. Give me a little shout out. You know what I'm saying? Be like PFM, PFM. You don't have to do. You don't have to do that, but it's just for fun.
I'll do it. I'm happy.
Props for Calvin, absolutely.
No, it doesn't have to be props for me. It's just about the group. It's just about like our community, bro. Like it's just fun. It's just fun in here. I want to get more people in here. You know.
I agree.
Yeah.
Agreed too.
All right.
You know, the funny thing is, these 2 accounts, the renewal was like this morning.
Oh wow. Oh, the renewal. Oh, so you got it just in time. That's right. Good job, dude.
I got the charge this morning.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. You got renewed this morning. Interesting.
Anyway,
Send them a ticket. Just be like, yo, take that off. Maybe they'll do it. All right, guys. Well, great win today. I'm at 26,000 in this account. I'm at 25,976 in this account. So basically both are at 26,000. This one's $25 less. And we're like 500 away. I mean, that's literally like, guys, that's like 1.5 really good plays. That's like one full win, right? And then like a little half hour banger, and we're in there. Bam. So we're close. We're getting close.
Calvin, what are you going to be going over on last night?
What am I going to be going over tonight?
Yeah.
My rule sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
We're just going to be going over it line by line like we did last circuit and
Yeah.
just going over it again. So, but I'm going to have it in slides.
Okay.
Yeah. But those slides, I'm uploading those slides. Today I'm going to upload a bunch of last week's slides and last week's recordings and stuff. I got to get it all refreshed. I just didn't do it over. It was just a crazy week. It was my birthday. It snowed, but I'm going to do it today. I'm going to get it all uploaded.
Have you gone over the trading rules for Tradevate for Apex for
No.
client account?
No, we haven't gone over those rules yet.
All right, because I spent some time last night really reading them, and I have some not concerns but questions about like doing it right. I don't want to screw things up.
For sure. No. And let me tell you,
Um,
in terms of trading, if you just follow this strategy, you're good. Because we never risk more than 30% of our account. You're not like DCAing or doing any of those things. You're just doing breakout trades. Like 10 EMA is 1000% an approved strategy at Apex, just so you know.
okay. Now, so what about the so for $25,000 account we have 4 contracts.
For full size contracts, yeah.
Define full size.
Full size would be ES, right? MES would be the micros. So on MES, you're allowed to open up to 40. Now you,
Oh,
yeah,
holy crap.
yeah,
I was so last night when things went down on Tradevate, the very cryptic message was leading me to believe I'd screwed up.
no,
I
no,
traded more than my fair share of contracts.
no. You're good. And honestly, you'll never open 40 MESs. That's so many. You'll probably open max 10 in a trade.
I think the maximum I've ever done is like 8.
Yeah, 10ish. Maybe 15 if you're really trying to put the hammer down. But like, there's no scenario where you're gonna have more than 20 MESs on in a 25K account. If you are, like, I'm gonna slap your hand because it's pretty reckless. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, you're making me feel much better now.
No, yeah, you're good.
I've been screwing things up.
To carry that a little bit further, Calvin, can we also talk about strategies for how you want to trade to get to a payout?
Yeah, it's the same strategy.
As far as like the buffer and how high you want your account to be before you take a payout and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we'll definitely go over that. I'm going to show you guys exactly, they call it the safety net. You got to get to a certain level, and there's a safety net. But long story short, what I encourage people to do is once you get funded and you get to a payout, the first payout you can take, I think, is like minimum of 500. So a lot of people will get to around 500, 600. I say take your 500 out, and then you're left with like 1,000, I think, in trailing drawdown, and then just lower your R to 200, and then grow it back up another 500, 600, and then take that 500 out, and then grow it back up, and then take that 500 out. So basically, every 10 days, you're taking out 500 on each account. So if you have 5 accounts, that's $2,500 every 10 days. That's how I recommend doing it. But I'll show you guys exactly like all that, like with slides and everything.
So with the trailing, if I'm understanding correctly, with the trailing account, so if I take it up to 26.6,
Mm-hmm.
then I blow the account up at 25.1. But then if I take it up to
26.6 is the payout level, okay?
right,
26.1 is your safety net,
right,
okay? And then 25.1 is your blow up, okay?
right,
So I take 500 out.
right,
New balance is 26.100, which is your safety net.
right.
25.1 is blowout.
But then if I take it up to
So you have 1K of trailing drawdown. Then you take it back up to 26.6 again in 10 days and draw another 500. See what I'm saying?
yeah. But what if I take it up to 27? Does that mean the
Then you can
trailing draw-
then you can draw. No, the trailing drawdown locks. The blow up and the safety net are always locked here
Oh.
forever.
Because trailing to me means
It is trailing when you first start the account at 25,000. But once you get to 26.6, it locks at 25.1 and your safety net locks at 26.1.
Yeah, it's a trailing to that top threshold, right?
Yep. So when you start, so it's the same way in the eval. So when you start an account, it's at 25,000, right? Stop out is 23,500.
right.
But once you get to 26,500, it locks to 25,000 and the trail doesn't follow you anymore. Okay?
So then with a new, so if you get a funded account at 25,000, if you drop below that 25,000 initially, does the count blow up?
No, initially you have 23,500.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it trails up with you. But
That wasn't included in the documentation at all. I was trying to make sense of it.
But to answer your question, if you get the account of 27,000 minus 26,100, which is your safety net,
900.
you could do a $900 payout.
Okay.
Now, minimum payout is 500, max is 1,500, but that's only for like the first 5 or 6 cycles.
Yeah, okay.
After the cycles, you have 2 options. One is you take it all out. Okay?
All being
Or 2, you just keep growing it and can take out way bigger payouts. Okay?
when you say all, what does all mean? Not
All you can take it all out all the way down to the safety net goes away and you can take it all the way out to your blow up.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So let's just say
Max with the PA counts.
only for the first 5 to 6 cycles, and then once so like after 5 to 6 cycles of payouts, let's say your account is at 30,000. You can literally take out to 25.1, close the account, literally just take out that full whatever $4,900. But some people just keep running them up. That's how you get these people that get like the $1 million payouts, because they do they'll literally get like 20, 50K accounts. They'll pass them all. They'll pay to get in the PAs. They'll get 5 to 6 cycles of payouts, and then they'll grow them up really big. And then they'll just get these massive payouts. That's how you see those like 100K, 200K payouts. It's hard. I mean, that's crazy, but like, I mean, at that point, guys, like, just, I mean, if any of you ever get, if any of you ever, I'm just gonna be real. If any of you ever start getting 5K in payouts a month, 10K in payouts a month, 20K in payouts a month, if you're growing like that, I mean, obviously keep going, but I'm gonna probably call you up and say, hey, like, maybe it's just time to trade inside of a real futures account because you're clearly amazing at this, you know? So, and you don't have to worry about rules, but some people just love the prop accounts because it's just like trading other people's money. So, anyways, we're gonna go over all that though. Later this week. Wednesday, I was gonna do rules on Monday, and then Wednesday we're gonna go over all those. Wow, look at that MYM bounce. We got so lucky.
Now, after you first 25K in payouts, you owe them 10%.
You keep the first, what is it, 25,000 in payouts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they start doing
90%.
90 or 90-10. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I read last night. It's 90-10.
Which is amazing. So
So somebody do the math and figure out if it makes sense to start a new account as opposed to paying 10%. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, like I said, if you've gotten 25K in payouts from Apex, I would probably encourage you just to throw all that into like a trade station or a real Tradeovate account and just start trading like a $500 R. Just real, for real. Because it's like, why, if you're that good at trading futures now, why would you even participate? I get it. Okay, no, I want to have like $1 million, $2 million of buying power. Sure, if you want to go that route. But if you're just trying to like, I don't know, pay bills and shit, like you can just, have like a $500, $1,000 R with like a $25,000 account inside TradeStation or Tradeovate and just trade for real.
Yeah, my goal with the budget account is to make income to make my own money, not to trade someone else's money.
Yeah. Eventually, it just So, anyways. All right, team. Well, I'll see y'all tonight.
Like an entry in Bitcoin. Interesting.
All right, take it easy.
See ya, guys.
Bye.